Hey guys, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Calebrated Gamer. Today we are back in Doki Doki Literature Club. This is episode 5, I believe, actually, just as another reminder, another warning, if you're under the age of 13, if you are 13 years or younger, or if you have any issues dealing with the topics of suicide, self-harm, etc., please do not watch these episodes. So far we haven't dealt with any of those topics too much, but this is a psychological horror game hiding underneath the cute dating sim exterior, so if any of those things apply to you, please don't watch these episodes. Thank you so much for respecting that. Also, you may notice I look a little different than my other episodes. I swear I don't wear this outfit every time, but I figured with an anime game I could get away with it. My hair wouldn't do what I wanted it to do today, so I went to go grab my beanie, but I left my beanie at home with my Pikachu plushie. Do we have a picture of that? I have no idea if we have a picture of that because editing Caleb, I can't see that. But anyway, the point is that I left my beanie with my Pikachu back home because I thought it looked adorable and I forgot to bring it. I don't wear my beanie very often anyway, although it is super useful when my hair is messed up. So I thought about it and I was like, Pikachu, beanie. I have a Pikachu beanie I never wear, like ever. So I'm really excited to kind of be wearing it right now. I know I wanted to wear it for like an actual Pokemon Let's Play, but I'd rather have my normal hair for a normal Let's Play anyway. I mean, I could, if you don't mind the look, then maybe I will, because people have requested that I play Pokemon, weirdly enough. And it even has little Pokeballs at the end of the strings, like, wait, which one? There we go. That's so cool. But no time to stare at my balls. We have to get started on this episode. Yuri, when we last left off, was about to read her poem to the class, so that's good. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed in her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back in reality and glances around her, as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save this situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds a poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good! Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Sorry I giggled. Sayori. It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror, or in your own head. Or reciting it to the voices you hear inside of your head. That's what I do. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I'd probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new level of meaning. Maybe that is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Snorlax? Snorlax. Come on, man. Yeah. Thank you. Jesus. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Caleb liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. The next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Caleb. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Caleb lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Dang, girl! How about you back up? I'd Raichu you not do that. That's so stupid, something. And it didn't make any sense. Natsuki. It's fine, it's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. Oh gosh, is there something in my hair? I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. We don't care. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then, that just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... It's called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she is still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes, and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, now was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice in before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets. So just let me know ahead of time what you're reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. You know what, Monica? I'm gonna write you a better poem. There you go. That one works. Maybe later I can Pikachu. Hold on. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish playing tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's a big day. I can't wait. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. It's for the sake of the club, and impressing Monica. Then I'll have to do my breath. Why am I trying to impress Monica? Is that kind of like the main point of the game? Yuri is best girl, alright? At least in this part of the playthrough, she's best girl, you know? Why am I trying to impress Monica? Whatever. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Caleb, you don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. I'll walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. Ah, no wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... Sayori fumbles with her words. Uh-oh. So, let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Oh no! Oh no! 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 I'm sorry if I'm blowing out the mic. Hopefully I'm not. I think I fixed the mic since the last episode. But no! Sayori! I'd walk home with both of y'all! Just cause Yuri is best girl doesn't mean you aren't good girl! Doesn't mean you aren't second best girl! Heck, in a different playthrough, in a different timeline, you might be best girl! The only connection I had with you in the beginning was like that this idiot was like, man, Sayori sucks. But now that I've gotten to know you, I really like you. I like all the girls. Maybe not like, you know, relationship-wise. I like them all platonically at the very minimum. They're all good girls, so... I guess you know what? Yuri isn't here. Let me save. That's what I need to remember to do. I need to stop freaking out so much. I just need to save, and then... of course, I would still walk home with you, Sayori. Sayori? You really think I'd ditch you for Yuri? Yeah? But... she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez. I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Caleb. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it, so... Sorry, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never going to happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care so much about, but I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Way to set up, game. So, I gotta remember that I saved at that point, and oh, I wanted to mention this! I meant to mention this at the beginning of the episode, I totally forgot. In the last episode, we saw a poem by Monica, and I noticed that at the end of the poem it said, "Load me." And she's already made video game references to the fact that, like, we're not in the real world, and that already was freaking me out. And we're already red flags. You know, I already pointed that out early in the playthrough. But I wasn't thinking logically. The poem started out, it was titled, "Save Me." I thought that meant save me like, save me from something bad. Like save me from this existence, this reality, whatever. It starts with save me and ends with load me. It was literally a video game reference all the way throughout. And I just never put that two together until after the episode. And then I was too tired to record more, and I have class at 8 o'clock every morning, so there you go. I'm gonna still choose like I'm choosing for Yuri. Just for the sake of the fact that I've kind of stuck with that, and I don't want to... Yeah, I should have saved. That's fine. So I'd still walk home with Sayori. And then the cool thing is, there's this ability where if you've already seen dialogue, you can skip it, which is super nice because it allows you to go to the choices in the game, so that way if I have to replay this game, like if something major happens and I want to see like the other girls' reactions and stuff, I can play this thing through and just skip a lot of the dialogue, and it doesn't let you skip dialogue you haven't seen. So if your choice changes the dialogue, then you can't skip it, so then we'll be able to enjoy that, and I think that's a really great feature. I just really appreciate the game putting forth that kind of effort. So, as you know, she likes horror stuff. She likes, fancy words, the big words like philosophy, and not unrequited. I'm not sure exactly what that means because I'm an idiot, but, Sayori likes that, which is very interesting. Words like depression, usually those are more Sayori as well. Stuff that describe things like sensation, disoriented, graveyard, like she likes those kind of things. Uncanny, eternity is kind of a bigger, and certain words like imagination stuff, that's going to be Natsuki. Melancholy, I imagine Doki Doki is Natsuki as well, which kind of like is interesting because I always wondered why it was called Doki Doki Literature Club, and I wonder if Natsuki is kind of a key to a lot of this, but I have no idea. Let's see. Flying, promise, raindrops. Okay, cool. Heaven Sent is one. Infinite is one. intellectual is one, tenacious is one, and you can tell I've already done this too many times. I want to say death is one? Shoot. It's fine, I don't care. Frightening, cool. 19 out of 28 bad. Aw, man. I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. Piano. You must have a lot of determination. I wonder... Doesn't matter. Any game... any game has the right to use the terminology determination. It's not the most unique of words. But seeing it like 2 or 3 times in one video game that references the fact that it is a video game, I can't help but think of, Undertale, hey! Also, speaking of Undertale, I've been hoping recently... You know what, cover up my face cam for a second. Thanks. Hey guys, Sans here, and I was just wondering if maybe I should make a voice clip, a voice demo reel, I should say, of some of the different voices that I can do. This Sans voice isn't exactly my best voice, but some people actually do really enjoy it, so maybe, I think it'd be a skeleton of fun at the very least. Yeah. Anyway, but thought I just would do that sometime. Just let me know in the comments down below if I really should. Because, I don't have to do specific character voices, but I would just, show off my different voices, and I thought that'd be a cool idea. I started to do it as a vlog, and just kind of like, just show off some of the different voices that I can do, some of the different voices that I like to do specifically. But I think I might actually make an official demo reel, just in case I wanted to go into voice acting, because I've always wanted to go into voice acting, so I think that'd be fun. Anyway. You must have a lot of determination. Hey! Starting this club and now picking up piano? Well, maybe not determination. But I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you, and I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out with the festival too. Yeah, can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Huh? Weren't you complaining about it yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival. But it's a whole day of school where you get to we get to just play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Oh, I'm sorry. My glasses... I'm supposed to wear these glasses more often than I do. They're reading glasses. But since I don't wear them, even though things get clearer, it's also a little disorienting to read differently. Because I always never wear my glasses, if that makes any sense. So, as well as I have the screen brightness turned down so they don't glare any more than they already are. So, apologies. Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people? I didn't say I didn't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monica. Huh? That's not how you say my name at all. Monica. 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 Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Huh? Never mind. I love that! I love that! I love that, I love that, I love that! So, like, we're obviously... So, like, say for example, this game takes place in Japan. I'm not sure if that's exactly where it takes place, but it wouldn't be uncommon for an anime dating simulator game to take place in Japan. Let's say it does. Me as an English-speaking main character, it translates, like I would choose English to play this game. You could choose different languages, I'm sure. And all the characters are speaking in English. But technically, since we would be in Japan, we'd all be speaking Japanese. And so the idea is, the joke here is that translating-wise, saying her name differently would literally mean squid. But in English, it doesn't work like that. Her name's Monica, and so we read it as Monica, or even as Monica, or however the word is pronounced. So the fact that, that Natsuki made that joke, and Monica gets upset Because in the English translation of the game, it doesn't make any sense. That's another red flag. I'm just saying. Like, I don't know how much Monica knows, but she obviously knows everything. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine, fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me. Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner room, looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. Yeah? You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Oh, of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. See, okay, so like, we learned a little bit that all these girls are dealing with different things. It seems to be at least one or two of the girls are dealing with some different things. And Sayori, with her bittersweet, seems to be dealing with a lot of, like, I don't even know, some sort of tragedy, depression, etc. And I'm wondering if she's getting upset that I'm connecting better with the other girls compared to her. Like maybe, you know, you were my friend and now you're spending all your time with them kind of thing. Or maybe it's because I'm connecting with Yuri, which would be interesting if that's the case, but I don't really know. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright. If you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else. But the conversation has already dispersed, with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they sure have been spending a lot of time together. I timidly approached Monica, who was shuffling throughout her papers on her desk. Don't approach her timidly, approach her like a man! Caleb, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but, have you noticed anything, up with Sayori recently? Anything with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading a little too much into it, but she seems to be a bit, downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind. I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Caleb. You certainly know a lot more better about her than... You seem a lot better... You know her. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of the club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just had a hard time bringing up with the person of interest. POI? What's that? What do you mean? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Caleb. Me? How on earth would you, come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know? She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light is turned on inside of her. I'm sorry, what? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now that it's always been. You're so funny, Caleb. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you? Ugh. I've said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do that she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh on me so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. There's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly I notice Yuri peering up from me from over a book. but she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord, so I have no choice but to approach her myself. Okay, so that's interesting. So I was sort of right about my prediction about, me connecting with the other girls, that it is weighing on Natsuki. The problem is, I think I underestimated how much it meant to Natsuki. Or not Natsuki, sorry, Sayori. I'm getting names confused. Anyway. By now, it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up in front of my desk and sit in one next to her. I cannot read today. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't even do anything. But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How are you even able to tell that I was thinking like that? Well, it's something that I do a lot, so it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you're right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Oh, don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those who willingly share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves, but if you prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. It's really not that big of a deal. I'm just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah, she seems a little bit off today, and when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something's happened to her. Oh, that's quite romantic. Yeah? Sorry. I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that. I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all. Ah, I see. Then perhaps it's unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading a little too much into it. Caleb, the world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath the plain sight, and there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. Ah, so you think there might be something behind it after all? I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match up what may be going on inside her head, and she may not even know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today too, and I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. Gosh, this is kind of crazy. I'm a pretty simple guy. I mean, I came here because, you girls are cute. So, kind of a douchebag. Don't read into me too much. So I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. Ah, that's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah, I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Interesting. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes on to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder if she was talking about with Sayori. Okay, so who do I share my poem with first? I'm going to go ahead and save again, because I need to get in a better habit of that. Turn. So I'm going to share my poem with, Natsuki first. Yeah, no thanks. You didn't even... Next. I have messed up Natsuki's day. I am so sorry, Shy. My friend Shiren, the character from Runner Shell, as aka we just call her Shy. Natsuki is best girl to her, and I apologize. I have royally messed up your girl, so I apologize about that. Sayori, next. It's nice, I guess. Come on, I can already tell you don't like it. Well, You don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Yuri. Eh? I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club? Well, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Caleb. Sayori, is there something wrong? Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. So, MatPat actually tweeted about this recently, and I've always, understood this and thought this, so I should share it with you guys. If someone seems out of place, and you ask them if they're okay, and they say, I'm good, just tired, they're dealing with a little bit more than just being tired. That doesn't mean you need to poke and prod. That doesn't mean you need to, keep asking, depending on the situation and depending on how well you know the person, you might be able to help a little bit more than just leaving it at that. But if you walk up to somebody and they're dealing with depression, or if they're dealing with just a depressing moment at that time, or if there's something weighing on their mind, most people aren't just going to straight out tell you. Most people are going to, say that they're tired, say that, just, I'm fine, I'm okay, whatever. Usually they're gonna avoid it. Not because they don't want to talk about it, sometimes they don't want to talk about it, and that's totally fine as well. But sometimes they do, they just don't want to be the person to start that conversation. I usually kind of the best method that I take for my closest friends, I just tell them, well, if you ever want to talk about anything, I'm always here for you, or, hey, I definitely can, you don't want to say I definitely can understand, because, you don't want to try to make it seem like, oh, well, everyone deals with whatever you're going through, even though I have no idea what you're going through. Just be careful. But at the same time, don't just be like, oh, you're just tired, that's fine, and then just, leave them alone, because sometimes that makes it worse. Humans are extremely complicated, is kind of the point I'm getting at. Sometimes it is best to leave it alone. Sometimes it's best to try to see if, there's anything you can do to help. Just don't nag them to death. Don't, keep pushing and poking, nonstop. But also don't, just understand that usually that's not the case. I mean, if they say, oh, I didn't get any sleep last night, whatever, you can tell when they're tired and when they're tired, I just wanted to say that. Little advice from Caleb. Alright, just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now. If you insist. Yay! I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori? Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. So, I wouldn't have... I would have poked and prodded a little bit more there, though. It's so tricky. I feel bad now, because obviously there's something weighing on her mind, enough that she went home early, and now I'm really worried about her. And my character's an idiot. That's all I have to say about that. Before I share my poems with anyone else, I'm actually going to go ahead and end this episode here. It's going a little longer. They're all gone a little longer. But thank you guys for watching. Let me know in the comments down below if I should play more of this game, different game, etc. I'm gonna actually record one more episode. So, you got a saving grace period there. I was going to stop recording after episode 4 and let y'all see them and respawn and stuff before I record more. Because, again, the episode comes out tomorrow. So, but I talked to my friend Shy, and she was like, no, I mean, just play the story, Don't worry about what everyone else says, just, play it the first time your way. And I was like, okay, well, then I will. So, anyway, thank you for watching. Like and comment down below if you enjoyed this episode. It helps me tremendously. Hit the little bell icon after you subscribe to stay calibrated if you want to be notified of when new episodes come out. And until next time, I will see y'all in that next episode. Bye, everyone! Pikachu! Please cut that out.